Did you know that 95% of English learners affirm they can understand English but not speak? If you belong to this 95%, then the following video is for you. When we talk about understanding English but not speaking, we're talking about receptive bilingualism. And this is a problem. What is the problem with it? Is that it is passive. Think about that. You sit around, you only listen, and you never talk. What is the solution? To use some strategies. The first strategy today is to use adverbs. Why? Because they improve your speaking a lot. For three reasons. They are intense, they are emphatic, and they are descriptive. Look at the following examples that prove how they actually help you improve your speaking. Example number one. You can say that a youth camp is a fabulous experience, or a youth camp is an absolutely fabulous experience. I think you agree with me when we say that example number two is much better than the first one because it's more intense. Example number two. I am convinced that millennials are better multitaskers than people from Generation Y. Or you can say, I am completely convinced that millennials are better multitaskers than people from Generation Z. This second example again is better than the first one because it's more emphatic. Oral interviewers just love when the students show more confidence and use an adverb in order to sound more confident. Example number three. Physically challenged people can move, which is not necessarily true. You can say that physically challenged people can move quickly, which is more accurate since some of them can move slowly, but they can. So, by using an adverb, you are being more descriptive. Now, these are the rules for constructing adverbs, which I'm not going to explain in detail since you can find this information on the internet, but generally you add ly. This way you have creative, creatively, emotional, emotionally, and so on. You just have to be careful when the word ends in y because you have to change it and use I instead. This way, angry, you say angrily, happy, happily, and noisy, noisily. Also, you must consider that some adverbs not always finish in ly. Look at these examples: fast, fast, and hard, hard. Finally, also you have to use some adverbs with certain words. And this explanation is important in order to understand this concept. So let's call the normal version of a word and also the extreme version of a word. What do I mean with this? For example, if we have the word difficult, the extreme version would be impossible. If we have the word intelligent, the extreme word is brilliant. Why am I explaining this? Simply because if you're going to use really, which is an adverb, you can say really difficult or really impossible. In this way, really is flexible because you can use it with the normal version and with the extreme ones too. What about very, very difficult? Only with the normal. It's very strange to use very with furious or terrified. That's why when some students say, she's very beautiful, it doesn't sound so good. Or for example, when someone says, the situation was very amazing, not accurate, it's not good. So very can be used with any of the words from this left column, but not with the words on the right. Next one. Completely and absolutely only with the words on the right. You can say completely furious. My teacher was completely furious. Or you can say that the student was absolutely terrified the day of the oral exam. As you can see, you can use these adverbs with the words on the right column. Finally, quite and a bit are used with words with a negative connotation. So you can say, I am a bit exhausted, I am a bit angry, or I am quite difficult, or maybe you can say my mom was quite furious the other day. Finally, I'm going to give you some examples of the combinations of these adverbs with other words that you can use when you are being orally interviewed. Number one, we have to face environmental problems seriously. Number two, debris can ultimately kill the sea turtles. Take notes. Number three, pollution is drastically changing the environment. 4, we are definitely part of a problem. 5, the mass bleaching has been absolutely catastrophic. 6, some species have totally disappeared. Number 7, the Great Barrier Reef is currently suffering from mass bleaching. Number 8, the emission of greenhouse gases is primarily responsible for global warming and climate change. To conclude, adverbs are great in order to improve your communicative skills because they help you support your answers. You sound more confident. You can, in advance, prepare some key phrases in combination so you can be ready to answer. Number 4, helps you to stay positive as you have something prepared beforehand. Number 5, you can express your ideas clearly. And number 6, and most important, you can follow a clear and logical organization. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.